Here we go. Just more of this. Okay, their turn. Fenrir, Fisher Fenrir for Reinhardt, Riceheart. Dash 3 into Shangri-La. I draw. I get Lanciad. They special summon Unicorn. Bistias for Shadow Squad, and then I get a Deep Sea Diva off of my Sea Serpent Dragoons, and special summon to link, or synchro summon into Adrian. Do damage. I have Adrian's effect on the board now. Banish the Shangri-La, and then I proceed to Lancea to prevent them from doing anything with their banish. I managed to get Fenrir and Unicorn back out, and then go into Tomahawk. They use Tomahawk's effect, put tokens on the board, and I nib that. They go into a Rise Heart, and end their turn. I minstrel to see their hand, get rid of Tearlaments. I Ice Jade off of that effect to special summon back out. I get Lancea, so I can't banish it. I'm Neptibus summon for Storming Atlantean. Use Storming Atlantean over Neptibus and return a card to hand. Riceheart goes away. Dragoons comes out. I get Gishki Visions. I get Naramanus. Shadow. Aquamirror over Adrian. Naramanus to the field. Adrian comes out based on Naramanus' effect, and they forfeit. And so they were just running Kashtira. Totori. This Japanese player. They're going first. I get Yellow Gadget, Ifoelos, and they end their turn. Get Prince. Sales ban for Droll and Lock, but they get out a moving battery. Neptibus for Storming Atlantean, Dragoons for Gishki Shadow, Storming Atlantean to field, another Dragoons to graveyard. Return that to hand, destroys the equip. Special summon Atlantean Prince, Gishki Vision to hand, Gishki Vision to graveyard to draw Naramanus from my deck, get a ritual card off of that, Necromirror over Yellow Gadget. And then I special summon from the graveyard the Shadow Squad, to make everything level 7 so that I can make Abyss Strike to special summon to the field. I link off of that for Basileia, and then just go for kill. Yeah. They're running mostly gadgets. It's a machine deck, basically. And I fight Ragisio, Chimo, Ki, Ponchi? What? I think that's a card name, I assume. Rodagis Yochimonki Ponchi. So that's monkey. Rodagis Yochimonki. I don't know it. Anyway, whatever. This, I'm using a rental deck. And I don't know what I'm doing. Because I don't play Magicians much. But they're running Crusadias. And I can't really do much about this, I have no interaction, so I just let it happen. However, I have Eternal Soul on field. And then I have Bond between teacher and student. I can Dark Magic attack or destroy that. I can Mission Rod, normal summon. Go into Blackluster, Soldier of Chaos. Dark Magical Circle to grab a Soul Servant. And it's attack for life. Good damage. Is someone knocking at my door? I'm back. No one was knocking at my door, but there's someone hammering in the apartment above me. Anyway, Timaeus comes out. I Eternal Soul for Dark Magician again. And then I remove from field. I have Dark Magician Girl here. That's because he was drawn, but I can Fusion Summon into Dragoon. I didn't know what I was doing with this deck, it just kind of worked out. There was no game plan here. Okay. I don't recognize this kanji here, but something pseudo. There, Atlantean Prince, Atlantean Dragoons for Shadow, Shadow to Grave for Necromir, Storming Atlantean to the field, Bishlacia off of that. Kind of misplay this, but it kind of doesn't matter too much. I do that before they can call by the grave me. Get Max Seed. Have Ispicius to hand and DTD. I just have to live the turn. I see Malice, so I immediately launch turn that to hand. I have Vision to hand now. I get Drolled. So I go into Adrian and I just attack. I choose not to banish, but I choose to make it so that you can't destroy my cards, but I get stolen by the Triple Tactics Talent. And now I'm in a really bad spot. Red Ransom is on board. I've not been watching out for talents lately, but like that interaction really makes me worried about it. White Binder gets the field. So I get a bunch of summoning material now. Cryptor. Yes. I Adrian off of that. I get material into the field off of it too now, because of Bishlacia going to grave. Vision. Fucking ashed there. Ibistius off of that. Bishlacia to field. Storming Atlantean to another Bishlacia. Sidra Abyss to field. Return 3 cards to hand. Malice to field. Which summons my binder back to they basically pop a lot of life float points to summon a whole fucking army. I get Zealgigas back to hand. I can't. It's really annoying to deal with that though. Alice is not a fun deck to have to deal with. Especially with Dura Swarm in there. K-Flow. I've played this person several times, actually. Hang on. No, okay. I recognize the name, which is but this is, I believe, you bow. I listen to think it's you now. Yep. So I'm a Charmy. And I have Phantom on the field to worry about. I got Max Seed for trying to put Poseidon on the field. Put them out. So this is enough to technically special summon into Adrian, which I do. Then I have this for the Gishki stuff. I special summon Neuromanus over Zealgigas. Use Neuromanus' effect to bring out Poseidon, and then I attack. Kill. I lose this one. I think it was pretty gross, that's why I saved it. I lose a lot to like really bad hands sometimes. Like I keep drawing like 8 hand traps in a row and I just can't do anything. Maybe I should get more board breakers instead, but I don't know. Anyway, Aqua Mirror for Shadow, Shadow to Graveyard for Necromirror, and then I'm forced to end my turn. They pass. I'm forced to pass again because I didn't draw anything useful. Ash Blossom. I still have hand so I can Deep Sea Diva safely into Lift Abyss. I get Poseidon to hand. I have Vision. I can go into Zealgigas. I basically try and make sure that I get a regular mirror. Adrian's on the field, Necromirror, or Necromirror's out. I summon Zealgigas, Zealgigas draw, infinite impermanence to hand. I could, oh I do it, okay, so then I Neuromanus for Zealgigas to get back to the field to pop it again. I can pop a trap. Oh, I remember what happened! Yeah, of all things, so it's a 50-50 here. I win if I kill this magic cylinder, but I don't, so I die. That's why I saved it. That's so funny. Right. Holy shit. I'm so salty about that. That was insane. Like, by every account, I had a 50-50 chance of winning that right there. Just because of, like, what I targeted. I get Max Seed. I think I lose this one too. I Prince for Shadow Squad. Shadow. Shadow to Graveyard for Necromirror. Bring Atlantean to field. I get a Blissly Shadow. I keep doing this. I don't. This is not a good fucking way of doing this. Just to hand. Oh, this is stupid. Okay, watch this shit. So they're just gonna keep summoning the telephone over and over and over again. And I'm just forced to sit here for like 20 minutes and then I forfeit. So this is as far as the turn goes. Cause like I can't do anything here, and they just keep doing this, and they're just able to keep synchroing into bigger and bigger things. Yeah, at this point I kind of see where this is going, and I'm just like, you know, this is not going well. That's death. Because when these pop, I'm dead. That was dumb. I don't want to ever have to deal with that again. Yeah. Upper mirror for Shadow. Shadow to Grave. Upper mirror and Minstrel. To see what they have. It doesn't matter what I grab. Unless I see a drone lockbird, it doesn't really matter. But I can go through my combo. I get 7 on the board, which is, or 10 on the board, whatever. I decided to go into Atlantean Spirit instead, but there's a few options I have technically. But I can synchro off of this as well. Which is good. I love leaving the deep sea down. I get infinite impermed, and then I go with the Valiant. So it's a fusion deck. There's Mirror Jade. Imperm it, but he still pulls away my usually and attacks my Deep Sea Diva. I'm not gonna let Albion activate in Graveyard this turn. He can activate in Graveyard a different turn. Actually, no, he can't, can he? I go into Poseidra this. Or no, Poseidra this then. Turn again. It's going again, honestly. I could have no, I can't because it's vanished. But I do get Zilgigas to field, which lets me draw. That's good. And then I can kill here. Yeah. It's so warm today, holy fuck. Gypsy Diva for Neptibus for sorry, Sidra. Good effect. Not the best outcome here, but whatever. Look at Kaiju. And they're playing Runic. Ah! Card destruction. Like banished like half fucking starters. I need to think about what just happened here. I selected Runic Flashing Fire. They tried to activate as a chain, target my Kaiju. So I chain Ice Jade so that my monster can't be destroyed. They have to destroy the monster to banish the top 2 cards from my deck, so that doesn't work because the Kaiju can't be destroyed anymore because of Ice Jade. Okay, that's why. Yeah. Okay, that's why. I had to think. That was confusing. Insects. I remember fighting this guy. He fight insects. The bee trooper's out. And Papillon's here. Imperm. Or Impulse, isn't it? So I still spent Imperm just in case, but it didn't really matter. That's how the trap was. I'm able to play through this. I end up with this weird fucking structure again. I have to stop doing this. This Impulse. Run. Vestia's effect. Some of the field. Ragnarok Stag. Sovereign's here. The Deep Sea Dive off of this. That's top decked. But I had other options I could go into because Shadow Squad's here. Basically got my full hand. Ta-da! Options. Death. I'm so tired, man. I'm not able to keep up with this. I know I'm fast forwarding, but like, holy shit, I can't keep up. I just wanna not have things to worry about tomorrow. Like airplanes. Salesman, Draw a Lock, Neptibus, Shadow Squad, Dragoons for Gishki Vision, Abystia set to field, Spirit to hand, Dragoons to Special Summon, Adrian to field. I have enough now to just go into this. Strike, field. Another strike, field. Notice, field. Special summon means for the laughs. Brings Opus back to hand and a shadow back to deck. Let me just forfeit. There's only one negate there though, so. I think they could have probably. That person was sitting there for a while before it said disconnected, so I assume that they just decided not to forfeit and just hit their router or something, but I don't know. Shadow for mirror, Inspel to get rid of Dragoons and also just to see what they're playing. Deep Sea Dive at the hand, Deep Sea Dive. Special summons, Prince for Shadow Squad, Dragons activates in the graveyard for Vision to graveyard for Neramanis, special summon Neramanis to special summon from the graveyard, monster. And they don't even select. Just Dragoons. That'd be 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I ritual summon the 7 star. Or synchro summon those. I don't know. Those are the games. I'm done. Thanks for watching. Bye.